Good afternoon. Welcome to IAS with Arihant. A very effective, efficient, and very mind-blowing thing which Arihant has launched. Arihant has launched a book, the book of Prelims Possible. This is a complete book in which what is there in this book? What are the basic properties of this book? Actually, when we see this book, it comprises of almost 4,500 plus questions. It will make you your preparation just like a piece of cake for your prelims and for your mains understandings, right? This book is very much beneficial for your UPSC, especially for UPSC and for other state level exams, UPPSC, Bihar, MP and all that. It is very beneficial. Actually, this book has various subjects included with it, such as geography, history, economics, general science. It has a complete topic-wise mind maps, and it has been divided into chapter-wise, topic-wise divisions. You can see in this book there are some key points such as this. You can see to it, right? So there are some knowledge points in which this what the question is demanding and what is the next better approach to solve that thing. Actually, there's a better explanation both in the literature form and YouTube free video explanations with mentors, with teachers, with faculties. My name is Abhishek Mishra and I am with IAS with Arihant, your mentor, your faculty for geography. So what we were doing initially, we were doing about our solar system, and we have seen various causes, various factors, various things which is relevant for solar system, such as our solar system is a family of a sun. The chief of our family of a solar system is the sun, which is a part of a family of a galaxy, spiral galaxy known as Milky Way. Milky Way is a spiral galaxy in which our solar system is a part of. It comprises of what? It comprises of major planets or giant planets, we can say, the giant planets and some dwarf planets. The giant planets are 8 and various other dwarf planets. The family of a solar system in which the chief member of the chief is the sun, which is a star. Sun is a self-luminous body. Sun or a star is a self-luminous body which has its own energy to liberate. This energy is radiated in the form of electromagnetic waves. Electromagnetic waves. What are these? Talking about electromagnetic waves. They do not require any medium. They do not require any medium to propagate. Clear? No medium required for the propagation, such as the visible light. Actually, the electromagnetic waves are in a spectrum. What is a spectrum? What do you mean by spectrum? Spectrum means the bandwidth of various waves. They are what? They are the spectrums. When talking about spectrum of electromagnetic waves, it can be gamma, it can be X, it can be UV, it can be visible, infrared, radio, and then micro. These are the spectrum: gamma rays, X-rays, UV rays, visible rays, infrared rays, radio waves, and microwaves. They are the waves of a spectrum of electromagnetic waves. The sun radiates its energy in the form of these waves: X, UV, and all that. It all has this kinds of waves. They propagate. Epic by Shobha. Hello. Rupali Rawat. Good afternoon. Hello, all of you. Great. Great to be a part of IAS with Arihant. Okay? Right. X, UV, gamma, UV, X, visible, infrared, right? These do not require any medium to propagate. So, next thing is a planet. What is a planet? When I'm talking about planet means a body, a celestial body. Planet is a celestial body which is a non-luminous in nature, and it revolves round a star. A star has its own energy. It is luminous. Star is a luminous because of it is luminous. It has its own shine. It has its own energy because of nuclear fusion. Because of nuclear fusion in it. Am I clear? Good afternoon. Yes, it is non-luminous. Am I clear, everyone? Yes. So, if we see the star and the right now, one thing more just for the sake of your revision, let us just discuss. Sun is the head of the family, and sun is at the center. When the sun is at center, it is known as, this theory was given by Nicholas Copernicus, and this theory is known as heliocentric theory, in which the sun is at center and all the other planets are revolving around the sun. They are all revolving around the sun. So the sequence is my very efficient mother just shown us night. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. This is the chronology in which the Jupiter is the giant most planet, is the biggest most planet in the solar system. So let's discuss the first question of it. The question says, the planets between the Earth and the Sun are: Earth is at third place. Earth is at third place. Sun is the chief. Sun is the chief. Then the planets between the Earth and the Sun. Question asked in UPPSC GIC 2010. The planets are Sun, Mercury. The sequence goes as the Sun, then comes the Mercury. Mercury, if we say the Mercury, it is the smallest and the nearest planet in the solar system. It is non-habitable. It is seen just being in a very closed distance from the Sun. It is non-habitable. Its speed, its revolution speed is very much high. Mercury. Mercury. It is the smallest planet and it is the closest to the Sun. Then comes the Venus. When talking about Venus, it is also known as, Venus is also known as the twin sister, the morning star, the evening star, Venus. It revolves around, it rotates in the direction opposite to the Earth, east to west. Is the hottest most planet, being Mercury being the closest one, but the Venus is considered to be the hottest one because of the atmosphere present in it, which has the maximum amount of carbon dioxide in it. We will discuss in it in the later. So we can say the question says the planets between the Earth and the Sun is what? Is Mercury and Venus. So the answer C is correct. Mercury and the planet. Clear? Yes. We can see to it. Mercury and the Venus, there are two planets between the Earth and the Sun. According to the order of the solar system. They are, first is Mercury, second is Venus, third is Earth, fourth is Mars, fifth is Jupiter, sixth is Saturn, seventh is Uranus, eighth is Neptune. In Hindi we can say Buddh, Shukra, Prithvi, Mangal, Brahaspati, Shani, Arun and Varun. Is it clear to you all? Everyone? If it is clear, please show your presence and show your clarity by giving the channel like and subscription. Don't hesitate to do it. Question number 2. Arrange the following in the decreasing order of the size. Yes. Now the question comes, the size. See, talking about if you see the size, we can say that Jupiter is the biggest giant in our solar system. Jupiter. Right? Then the Saturn, then the Uranus, Neptune, Venus and Mercury. The smallest is from Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Venus, Mercury. The smallest is the Mercury, clear? And the giant is the Jupiter. We can give a code to it. What? This is 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Clear? Yes or no? 5th is Jupiter, 6th is Saturn, 7th is Uranus, and 8th is Neptune. Then 3rd is Earth. Second is what? Is the Venus, the second, and first is right. Now, if we see, if we just remember a phone number like thing, right? We can make it easy, very easy. From giant to the smaller one, it is 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 1. 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 8, 7, 6, 5. What about Mars then? What about the Mars? Where is the Mars then? The Mars is just bigger than the Earth. It is 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4th is Mars. Clear? So we can say, so if the question asks, arrange the size in a decreasing order. The decreasing order says, then what we can say, the first one is Jupiter, 1, 4, then Uranus, and then Earth. So 1, 4, 2, 3. 1, 4, 2, 3 is the answer. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune is the answer. 1, 4, 2, 3 is the giant one. Jupiter is the giant one. Jupiter diameter is 69911 kilometer. Then Saturn, then Uranus, 5, 6, 7, 8. Earth, Venus, Mars, Mercury. Clear, everyone? So next question. Which of the following is not correctly matched? The largest planet of the solar system, Jupiter. The smallest planet of the solar system, Mercury. The brightest planet of the solar system, Venus. And the slowest moving planet of the solar system. See, nearer to the sun, fastest is the speed. Farthest to the sun, slowest is the speed. Mind it, what I'm trying to say. Yes. What I'm saying, this is sun. Nearer the sun is Mercury, fastest. And farther the sun is Neptune, is slower. Clear? So we can say that what? If you see, largest planet of a solar system, Jupiter, clear, very good, correct. The smallest planet of a solar system, Mercury, clear, smallest as well as fastest. Brightest planet of the solar system, Venus, because of CO2 in atmosphere. Because of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. The slowest moving planet of the solar system, Mars, no, this is wrong. Then what is the answer? Mars is not an answer, it is Neptune. It is Neptune. Clear, everyone? Next. Which is true about planets? Planets are non-luminous bodies and don't shine. Correct. Planets shine through their non-luminous bodies. Planets do not shine through though they are luminous bodies. No. Planets are luminous body and also shine. No. Planets shine though they are non-luminous bodies. Bataiye, which one is it? Is it A or B? Is it A or B? C. What we can say? Planets always shine. They are non-luminous, but they shine. Why? Because they reflect the light. They reflect the radiative light coming from the sun. Hence, they reflect it and give shine. So we can say that planets are non-luminous bodies and don't shine. No, it is not. No, it is not. They shine. We all know that the Venus is a shining star. Mars is a shining star. The red planet, Mars, shining. The yellow planet, Venus, shining. Earth, blue, shining. It's a shining stars. Each and every planet shines, but they are not luminous. Planets shine, though they are non-luminous bodies. Yes, it is correct. Next question. Planets shine, though they do not produce their own heat. They do not produce their own light, but reflect the light which is coming from the sun. Clear? Satellites also don't have their own light, but they reflect the light coming from the sun. The planets are much closer inside our solar system. Although the planets are much smaller than the stars, planets appear to be about the same size as the star because they are so close to us in comparison to stars. They are closer, but they are not too closer. Hence, we cannot see, but we can see as a star. Clear, everyone? Is it clear? Everyone? Say yes or no. Rupali, Epic by Shobha. Is it clear? Everyone? Just tell me once. Tell me, is it clear? Okay, now next question. The planet Mercury is revolving around the sun in an elliptical orbit as shown in the given figure. The kinetic energy of Mercury is greatest at the point labeled A, B, C, D, E. The kinetic energy of a Mercury will be greater when it is very nearer. See, the star is what? Star is the Mercury and S is a sun. At which point, I just told you, nearer the sun, fastest is the speed. Farthest the sun, slowest is the speed. Fastest the sun means the point is apogee. Nearer the sun, the point is perigee. So which point is correct? A or B? This is A. Nearer the sun, higher the kinetic energy, higher the speed. The kinetic energy of a planet is greatest when it is the closest to the sun. This is called perihelion. Helion comes from the word sun. Perihelion. Because the planet speed is greatest at perihelion. This theory was given by Kepler. Kepler gave this theory that there is an explanation, there is a small proof given in NCERT, which is not in the syllabus, but just you have to remember this was given by Kepler. Who? Kepler. Kepler's law. That closer to the sun, fastest it is. Farther to the sun, slowest it is. It is not just the sun. It can be anything. It can be anything. In a space technology, we will look into it. The planet's speed is slower when it is furthest from the sun, which is called the reason for this is the planet gravitational potential energy. This is why because of the centrifugal energy. The gravitational force nearer the sun is less. It is lowest at the perihelion. It is less at the perihelion, gravitational force, and it is more at where? At the aphelion, and the highest at aphelion. Due to balance this energy, we have to reduce the speed. Next question. Mercury, the smallest planet, has only 88 days to orbit the sun because size of the planet, spinning speed, distance from the sun, its thin atmosphere. No, it is distance from the sun. Why distance? Distance from the sun. Why? Why? Because it is the farthest point. It is the nearest point. Nearest the speed, lesser the duration. Lesser the duration. Mercury, the smallest planet, has only 88 because of the distance from the sun. Nearer the speed, farthest. Near the speed, fastest the speed. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the solar system? About the solar system. Please see to it. See the question. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the solar system? Mercury is the hottest planet in the solar system. Ganymede, satellite of Saturn, is the largest satellite in the solar system. Neptune is surrounded by the methane and gas rings of the sub-zero temperature. Phobos and Deimos are two satellites of Mars. Tell me which of the following is correct. See, talking about Mercury is the hottest. No, it is not. It is Venus because of the CO2, carbon dioxide atmosphere. Ganymede, satellite of Saturn, is the largest satellite in the solar system. No, it is not. Neptune is surrounded by methane gas. Yes, it is right. And Phobos and Deimos are the two satellites of Mars. Absolutely right. So answer is answer 3 and 4. Let us see a basic explanation for this. Neptune is surrounded by the methane gas rings of sub-zero temperature. Mars has two moons known as Phobos and Deimos. The moon, this name of the moon was given by the Greek gods of war. Right? Their chariots of the Greek gods of war, Ares. This is the closest. This is because of its dense atmosphere that greenhouse and heats the surface of it is 880 degrees Fahrenheit. Clear? Which one? The Mars. They are incorrect. 1 and 2 are incorrect. What is 1? 1 is saying that the Mercury is the hottest. No, it is not. Bacha, it is not. Hottest planet is the Venus. And Ganymede is the largest satellite in the solar system. But it is a satellite of Jupiter, not Saturn. It is the largest. But yes, it is not the satellite of, it is not satellite of Jupiter. It is of Saturn, Ganymede. Question number 27. Consider the following statements. The albedo of an object determines its visual brightness when viewed with reflected light. The albedo of Mercury is much greater than the albedo of the Earth. Let us see about what is albedo. Talking about the albedo, it is a phenomena. It is a phenomena in which the sun rays are reflected back. The sun rays are reflected back from the surface of Earth. Reflected back, not radiated. It is reflected. Hence, albedo shows a phenomena of cooling, not warming. Sun rays are reflected. Now, let us see the question. Let us see the question. The albedo of an object determines its visual brightness when viewed with reflected light. The albedo of a Mercury is as much greater than the albedo of the Earth. Select the correct answers by using the codes. Which one is correct? The answer is yes, only one. The albedo of an object determines the visual brightness. It gives the brightness because it is due to the reflected light. We all know that when the light reflects, it has a shine to it. So it gives the brightness. But the albedo of a Mercury is much greater than the albedo of the Earth. No, it is not. It is not. Am I clear? Yes. Actually, if you see, the albedo of the Mercury is less than the albedo of the Earth. The albedo of the Earth is approximately 0.37 and the Mercury is 0.14. It is 0.37 of the Earth and 0.14 of the Mercury. So the albedo of the Earth is much greater than the albedo of the Mercury. 0.37 Earth, 0.14 Mercury. Is it clear to you all? Now, next. Which one of the following is known as the morning star? Answer clearly explained it. It's Venus. The morning and the evening star, both Venus. It appears in the eastern sky just before sunrise. And it is also known as evening star because it is in the western sky just after the sunset. See, it revolves around east to west. In the morning it's at east and in the evening it's at west, nearer the sun, near the earth, so it is easily visible. And one name more it has. It is also known as yellow star. Not only just yellow star, it is also known as the twin sister of the earth. The twin sister of the earth. Am I clear? Is it everyone clear? It is the brightest object in the sky, visible during the early morning hours before the sun rises or in the early evening after the sun sets. Next question. The planet which is called a twin sister, just told it is Venus. Do you need any explanation for this? Since the first minute of the lecture, I'm just saying the same thing. Because it has a similar mass, similar size, similar rocky compositions, but the two things are different. What? First is the atmosphere. The configuration of the atmosphere of CO2. The amount of CO2. And the second one is what? Second says that the rotation. Right? It has various explanations to it. Let us see some of it. When I'm saying Venus has a hostile environment, when I'm talking about Venus, it is a terrestrial planet because it has rocks on it. It has a rocky terrain. It has a volcanoes and dense atmosphere of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid, which gives acid rain in it, making it very hottest planet in the solar system. Next, clouds dominate the atmosphere, gives the executing surface pressure of 92 bars, as much as that of 1 kilometer below the sea level, making the planet inhospitable. The planet is inhospitable. Those planets, the layer at which there is an hospitality, which is a habitable zone, is known as Goldilocks zone. We will go to it in the later questions. Venus is hellishly hot. It is very hot. It is the hottest planet because of the CO2. It has a year-long days. Since it is close to the sun and hence under its tight gravitational grip, owing to this, it goes around the sun quickly in 225 Earth days. Clear? It revolves quickly Earth days. Venus spins from its axis slowly, taking 243 Earth days to rotate. The rotation is very slowly, but revolution is very fast. Revolution is 225 Earth days. Of the Earth is 365 days. But the rotation, the Earth rotates in 24 hours, but the Venus rotates at 240 Earth days, or to rotate once. Days are longer. 240 days of the Earth, days are longer. 243. But year is shorter than the year is shorter. Am I clear? Everyone? Clear, everyone? Yes. It has two sunrises in a year. A Venusian days are longer than its year. Hence, the planet has a sunrise every 117 Earth days. That's because of the rotation. So, by the time a day ends on Venus, two sunrises and a year have already passed on the Earth. Am I clear? Two sunrises have been passed, and the year is almost at the end. Am I clear, everyone? Yes. existence of human life on Venus is highly inapprobable. Reason? Venus has extremely high level of carbon dioxide in that. Right. Absolutely right. Both the assertions and the reasons are correct. Both the assertions and the reasons are correct. Hence it is what? Hence it is what? Am I clear, everyone? Clear? Okay. Am I audible and visible clearly? Am I visible to all? Clear? Please. Yes. Okay. Thanks a lot, Rupali. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay. So yes, it is correct. The assertions and the reasons are both correct. Right? Venus has an atmosphere of overwhelming composed of carbon dioxide. That's a 92 times that of the Earth. See, on the Earth, the atmosphere of CO2, the amount of CO2 is only 0.036%. 92% times more. CO2 is a greenhouse gas, which CO2 is a greenhouse gas which restricts the long waves to transmit in the atmosphere. That is why the temperature on the Earth is habitable, not too hot, not too cold. This thicky carbon dioxide rich atmosphere creates a strong greenhouse effect which traps heat and leading to extremely high surface temperature on the Venus. That is approximately 467 degrees Celsius. Just imagine. On the Earth, the habitable is 15 to 30 degrees Celsius, and on the Earth, on the Venus, it is 467 degrees Celsius. That is 872 Fahrenheit, which is the hotter than the Mercury, despite Venus being the further from the Sun, right? Which makes this as an inhabitable zone, that is why, being very much similar to the Earth, being very much similar to the Earth atmosphere, it is just because of the size, the content, the rocks, the volume is same, but direction is different, making it the twin sister of the Earth. Which of the following pairs of planets is without satellites? The initial two planets are without satellites. The first planet which has only one satellite is the Earth. Other two planets, Venus and Mercury, has no satellites. Mercury and Venus has no satellite in it. They have no satellites in it. Right? Mercury and Venus are the only planets which do not have any natural satellite, because there are various phenomena given to it, because they are very close to the sun, and the rotation or the revolution of the sun, of the moon, will be collapsed in the sun, right? Hence there will be no satellites, or there will be no celestial object which can revolve around the Mercury or the Venus, being very close to the sun. The first is Earth, which has only one moon, or Chanda Mama, one. Am I clear, everyone? Next. Which one of the following conditions right? Or we can say one thing more, but just to add on, that NASA's Mercury orbiting probe Messenger has confirmed a vast amount of ice at the North Pole of the Mercury. Mercury North Pole is always in the shadows. Am I clear? Next question. Which of the following conditions is most relevant to the atmosphere presence of the life on the Mars? Which one of the following condition is most relevant for the presence of life on Mars? Atmospheric composition, thermal conditions, occurrence of ice caps and frozen water, occurrence of ozone. See, on the Mars we have seen ice caps, we have seen the frozen water, which gives it a condition known as a habitable zone, which makes the condition, right? The scientists discovered a slab of ice as large as California and Texas combined in the region between equator and north pole of the red planet Mars. The European Space Agency Mars Express spacecraft captured images of sheets of ice in the cooler shadowed bottoms of craters, जो suggest करता है, which suggests that liquid water can pool under appropriate conditions. They will pool under appropriate conditions. Clear, everyone? Am I clear? Next question. Which one of the following may have an alien life because of the very conductive environment of life? Which one of the following may have alien life because of very conductive environment of life? Jupiter, Mars, Europa, the Jupiter's moon, moon, the Earth's moon. No, it is Mars. Alien means life other than, right? Sorry, the answer is C, the Europa, the Jupiter's moon. Why? The Europa, the Jupiter's moon have the alien life because of the very conductive environment of life. The scientists have suggested that the Jupiter's moon, Europa, might be able to support life even if there is little or no volcanic activities under the satellite icy shell. Hence, the Europa has a very thin oxygen atmosphere, which is conductive in nature. Hence, it has, right? The moons of a planet Jupiter were discovered by Newton, Galileo, Kepler, or Copernicus. See, the moons of a planet Jupiter were discovered by Galileo. The name was also given by the Italian scientist, Italian astronomer, Galileo Galilei, who discovered the document the 4 largest moons of a Jupiter, known as Galilean moons, because Galileo discovered, hence it is known as Galilean moons. Galileo Galilei, Galilean moons: Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. Right? He made a telescope in 1610, which discovered, this discovery provides the significant evidence against the geocentric model of the universe and supported the heliocentric model proposed by Copernicus. The ring of the Jupiter is composed of silicates, non-existent, very thick and opaque, all of these. The ring of the Jupiter is composed of, the questions asked in UPSC Prelim Mains 2024. They are made up of silicates. The ring of the Jupiter is made up of silicates. Am I clear? Silicates. The planet Jupiter has a system of rings known as rings of Jupiter or the Jovian rings. It was the third ring system after the Uranus, after Saturn and Uranus. Saturn has rings, Uranus has rings, and Jupiter has rings. Other than these satellites, these are planets, no other planets have rings on it. Right? A ring of Saturn, ring of Uranus, and the ring of Jupiter, the Jovian rings. The Jovian ring system is faint and consists mainly of dust of silicates. Maximum number of rings are possessed by the Saturn, which is 7. There are 7 rings, and Jupiter ring system is composed of 4 rings. Saturn, it has 7 rings. 7 in Saturn. S for Saturn, S for 7. Jupiter has 4 rings in our solar system. These are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. 5, 6, 7, 8. Planet number 5 rings, 6 rings, 7 rings, and 8 rings. 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I clear? Methane is present in the atmosphere of Moon, Sun, Jupiter, and Mars. Methane is present in the atmosphere of Moon, Sun. Methane is present in the atmosphere of Moon, Sun, Jupiter, and Mars. Moon, see, when I am talking about methane, it is present in the atmosphere of Jupiter. Right? Contains mainly of helium, hydrogen, with a trace amount of water, ammonia, methane, and other carbon compounds. The rings of Jupiter is made up of, silicates. Clear, everyone? Among the following, which planet takes maximum time for one revolution around the sun? Maximum time to revolute, slowest: Earth, Jupiter, Mars, Venus. Earth third, Mars, Jupiter fifth, Mars fourth, and Venus second. Talking about maximum time for one revolution, it means it should be slower and it should be farther from the sun. It is the third position at the Earth, fifth position of Jupiter, fourth position of Mars, and the second position of. So the farthest is Jupiter. Farthest is Jupiter. Clear? Farthest is Jupiter. It takes around 12 years. It takes around 12 years for one revolution, which is maximum time taken by the planet in the given options. Clear? The maximum is of Neptune, 164.79 Earth years. 164.79 Earth years. Is it clear, everyone? Is it fine for all? Everyone? Okay. Which one of the following is the heaviest planet in the solar system? It is Jupiter. Jupiter is the heaviest planet of our solar system, of 1.90 × 10⁻27 kg. It is a gas giant, which is 318 times bigger than the Earth. Right? It has the maximum gravitational force. It has the maximum gravitational force of it. The atmosphere of Saturn, which means one of the following gases in a large quantity: nitrogen, carbon monoxide, methane, and sulfur dioxide. Clear? Clear? The atmosphere of Saturn contains which of the following gases in a large quantity? Nitrogen, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane, and sulfur dioxide. It is what? Actually, the atmosphere of Saturn contains methane, right, in a very large quantity. Clear? Saturn has the large quantity of methane. It consists of mainly hydrogen and helium. Its atmosphere has methane at temperature of -178 degrees Celsius. It is also made up of hydrogen cyanide, which is highly poisonous gas and has the highest number of moons, 82, among all the planets. Is it clear to you all? Am I clear? Yes. So if you can see this book, IAS with Arihant. This book is a perfect example, which makes the prelims possible. पहली बार में prelims पार, comprising of Indian polity, geography, Indian economy and general sciences, which is 100% error free with detailed explanations, knowledge plus with typical questions, PYQs, bullets for revision, and the free package chapter tests. It has complete approximately 4,500 plus questions, a complete best video deliveries, very good literature deliveries, and others. So let's join the database of IAS with Arihant and continue the sessions. Am I clear, everyone? Okay, so let's join the session and we will see the continuation class tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye.